Lysander.
And I'm Hermia.
And we are so in love.
Rexton reminds me of a toddler who swears on accident, except for he doesn't swear on accident.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Well roared, lion.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh! Shit!
There's too many people in this class. We need a new plague.
Oh, no, which has the fairest dame, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that loved. So right now we're working on Midsummer Night's Dream, the last act. I'm playing Pirate Pyramus. So when we were making our costumes, I actually did it like this because I'm taking aviation classes too, right after class. And I thought, why do I really need to use a plane? So once we get done with the show, I'm just gonna go find the tallest building and
I saw you rise off the ground a little bit there. That was awesome. Yeah.
Yep, like, whoa!
Sometimes I feel like people I work with are idiots, and by sometimes, I mean all times.
Oh, man. Okay. Almost more is in.
What should I like
or
do?
broken this color will
like
give you.
So am I saying well roared after this bee gets all scared or before?
Yeah.
If Hitler and Kenzie were in a room together and I only had 2 bullets, I'd shoot Kenzie twice.
I have a lot of responsibilities. Number 1, how dare you?
His soul recharged and duty in his service perishing.
Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 5, The Only Take. Action.
But howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth.
Oh!
Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have, to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
Yeah, Philostrate.
There's a brief how many sports arrive. Make a choice if your highness will see first.
The Battle of the Centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. We'll have none of that. That have I told my love and glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy Bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came last a conqueror. The thrice 3 muses mourning for the death of learning late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have never known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there's not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus, therein doth kill himself, which wherein I rehearsed, I must confess, made my nice water, but more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter was never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and have toiled with their unbreathed memories, which with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in this world, unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love to see wretchedness o'ercharged and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, ye shall see such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we, to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes, where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practiced accents in their fears, and in conclusion, dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet. Out of this silence yet I picked a welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty I read as much from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity in least speak most to my capacity.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
That you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not the stop. A good moral, my lord, is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played on this prologue like a child, on a recorder. A sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disordered. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go.
This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man, with lime and rough cast, doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through wall's chink, poor souls they are content, to whisper at the which let no man wonder. This man, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth moonshine, for if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn. To meet it in his tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, And Thisbe tarrying at mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died, for all the rest. Let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One line may when many asses do.
We're so funny.
In this same interlude it doth befall, that I, one snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think, that had it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often, very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show, that same wall, the truth is so, and this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman here to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
O grim looked night, O night with hue so black, O night, which ever art when day is gone, O night, alack, 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 alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that stand between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Oh, thanks, courteous wall. Joe shield thee well for this. But what I see? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss, cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see it in full part as I told you. Yonder, here she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moan, for parting my fair Pyramus and me, my cherry lips have often kissed thy stones. Thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now I will try the chink. To spy as I can hear Thisbe's face. Thisbe, my love!
What, my love? I think.
Think what thou will. I am thy lover's grace. Now like Lymander, and I trusty still.
And I like Helen till the fates me kill.
Not shaftless till Procus was so true.
As shaftless to Procus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this wall.
I kiss these walls whole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou in these two meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, while my part discharged so, and thus being done, thus away wall doth go.
Now the mural is down between the two neighbors.
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff I ever heard.
The best in this kind are the shadows, and the worst are no worse, if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they themselves, it may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouth that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar. Thou know that I is snug the joiner. A lion fell, nor else no lion stand. For if I should as lion come and strike into this place,
A very gentle beast, and of a good conscience.
The very best out of beasts, my lord, the e'er I saw.
This lion is very fox for his valor.
True, and a goose for his discretion.
Not so, my lord, for his valor cannot carry his discretion, and the fox carries the goose.
His discretion, I am sure, cannot carry his valor, for the goose carries not the fox. It is well. Leave it to his discretion, and let us listen to the moon.
Down the horn, moon, present myself the man, I at the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How else is the man in the moon?
He dares not come there for the candle, for you see it is already in snuff.
I'm weary of this moon. Would that he should change.
It appears by his small light of discretion that he is in wane. But yet, in courtesy and all reason, we must stay the same.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that the lantern is the moon. I, the man, I at the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. Oh, but silence, here comes this.
This old ninny's tomb? Where is my love?
You're supposed to roar. Oh, okay.
Roar!
Shit!
Well, Lord Lion.
Well run, Bisbee.
Well shone, moon. Truly the moon shines with good grace. Oh, good gosh.
Well mouse, lion.
And then came Pyramus.
So the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beam. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering beams, I trust to take truest of Thisbe sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear! Thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell! Oh, fates, come, come! Cut thy thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell!
This passion, and the death of a near friend, would go near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lie its frame? Since lion vile hath deflowered, my dear, which is, no, which was the most fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound, out sword and wound, the pap of Pyramus, I that left pap, for heart doth hope. Thus I die. Thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul to the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight.
What?
Now die! 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 Die!
How long will
Die! Die!
No die.
Die!
For him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man. For he is dead. He is nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a mere pyramus. I hope she'll be brave.
A mote will turn the balance. Which pyramus, which Thisbe is the better? He for man, God warn us. She for woman, God bless us.
She hath spied him already with those sweet eyes.
And thus she means Vidoke.
Asleep, my love? What dead, my dove? O Pyramus, arise! Speak, quite dumb, dead, dead, a tomb. Must cover thy sweet eyes, those lily lips, this cherry nose, those yellow counseling cheeks. Are gone! Are gone! His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me with their hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore, with shears his thread of silk. Tongue not a sword, come trusty sword, come blade my breast imbrue. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can do it. I've never done this before. It might hurt, but screw it. Ow! Ow! Ow, that hurt like a bitch! Speak, quite dumb, dead, dead, a tomb. Must cover thy sweet eyes, those lily lips, this cherry nose, those yellow counseling cheeks. Are gone! Are gone! His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me with their hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore, with shears his thread of silk. Tongue not a sword, come trusty sword, come blade my breast imbrue. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can do it. I've never done this before. It might hurt, but screw it. Ow! Ow! Ow, that hurt like a bitch!
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down that parted their father. Will it please you to see the epilogue, or to hear a burgomask dance between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there need none to be blamed. Marry, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is truly and very notably discharged. But come, your burgomask, let your epilogue alone.
It's still you.
The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsweep the coming morn. As much as we this night have overwatched, this palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, this nightly revels and new dolility.
Make no stray, meet all by break of day.
Lion roars, and the wolf behows the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night that the graves, all gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite, in the churchway paths to glide, and we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun following darkness like a dream, now are frolic, Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. The door.
Through the house give glimmering light. By the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with varied grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us blessed be, and the issue their treat ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three, each true and loving be, and the blot of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Never mole, harlot, nor scar, nor mark prodigious, such as are. Despised in nativity, shall upon their children be. With this field do consecrate. Every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless. Through this palace with sweet peace, the owner of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stray, meet all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have slumbered here while visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and, as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar calls, so good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.